Hello students, this is Mr. Woodman. In this video, we're going to quickly go over some of the Google Meet expectations that I, along with most of the teachers that we have this year, are going to expect from you, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and read along and add a couple comments. So to begin, please follow these expectations during our Google Meet sessions. Violations of these expectations could result in your participation grade being a 0, no longer being invited to the Google Meet lessons and or parent contact. You are in high school and I expect you to behave like it. Just as in the classroom, we have rules and expectations, the same with our Google Meet live lessons. So just right off the bat, class, we have to realize that you are getting graded for your participation and your attendance. And if you refuse or if you can't, and you do nothing to try to fix that situation, if you refuse to actually join and behave in the Google Meets, then you will lose points and your grade will go down. Also, if you don't attend, that actually counts as an attendance. So there's a possibility that you might get suspended, you get in trouble with the administration, and there's a possibility that your parents might get fined depending on how much of an issue this becomes. So let's go ahead and start reading the expectations themselves. Number 1, although you are in your home, dress as if you're at school. Dress appropriately and please do not embarrass yourself by having me publicly ask you to go change. All students who join our Google Meet will be able to hear me and read our comments, so nothing is private. Once again, just, almost pretend like you're going to school. Or if you want to wear a fly pair of, clothes, awesome. If you want to wear PE clothes, awesome. Don't wear anything that's too revealing. Try not to wear pajamas. Don't act like you just woke up, okay? Number 2, pick somewhere in your home that shows as little of a background as possible. Although I am a guest in your home for a lesson, there should be no inappropriate backgrounds or images that could offend others. The best background is to have a wall as your background if possible. If this is not possible, it is your responsibility to check your background and arrange anything that may not be school appropriate. Once again, class, use common sense. Make sure that there's nothing that I could possibly see that would have to get you in trouble for. And you understand what that could possibly be. Number 3, as you join a Google Meet, put yourself on mute until I ask you a question or request that you take yourself off of mute. Now, this is not just for me, this is for everyone. So let's say I'm giving you guys a lecture and all we hear is your phone giving feedback or the TV in the living room and so on. It gets really annoying really, really fast. So to make sure that doesn't happen right off the bat, it's make sure you're just muted. Just mute yourself, okay? Number 4, try to limit background noise as much as possible. With permission from your parents, shut your door if possible, close a window. Try not to have visitors in the room or learning area with you. Avoid distractions. Use your distractions become our distractions. So once again, like I said earlier, make sure the TVs are off, make sure there's no music playing, because at the end of the day, it doesn't affect just you, it affects everyone in the Meet. Number 5, do not use your cell phone or any electronic device while on the Google Meet lesson. Just as in the classroom, no cell phones are allowed. Pretty much as if we're in the regular classroom. Do not use hand gestures to other students during the lesson, only because that's very, very distracting. So don't wave when someone joins late. Don't do anything like that because it's very distracting. Because I'm gonna think you're waving at me and I'm gonna ask you, hey, what's the matter? Really, you're just trying to say hi to your friend. Number 7, no eating or drinking during the lesson. Again, we are still using school rules during our live lesson sessions. Class, once again, we're almost as if we're in school. I would not allow you, if you want to drink some water, that's fine, but I don't want you guys drinking out of a Starbucks cup or eating a burrito in the middle of my lesson, because unless I'm eating a burrito or if you give me Starbucks cup, right, there's going to be an issue because that's not very fair. Number 8, there is absolutely no video recording, screenshotting, or picture taking during the live lessons or recorded lessons. Please note that it is against the law to record others without their knowledge or consent. As a teacher, I will not be recording lessons with you in them. It's against the law. So I appreciate and I expect you guys to reciprocate that and for you not to take pictures of the recordings because, again, that's illegal. We can't do that. Number 9, our Google Meet lessons are private and only for us. There will be no posting on social media about what your peers say or what I say. It is likely that we may have lively debates, and just because someone disagrees with you does not mean that it needs to be on social media. We learn from each other, and we need to respect each other's differences and opinions. This is how we learn from those who do not necessarily have the same perspective as us. So once again, class, it's almost as if it's the classroom. What happens here stays here, unless it's something major, right? Unless we all see something that we should report to someone, then that's completely, appropriate. But if you get mad because I say something in history class that you don't agree with, or someone else says something in history class that you don't agree with, Let's talk about it in the class. There's no need to make it something bigger than it really is. Number 10, I will always be the last one out of the Google Meet so that no student can re-enter the live lesson. Once I have left Google Meet, the login for that live lesson will no longer be available for the student, should not be able to join the lesson again. A new link will be given to students each time we have a live Google Meet. So this is pretty much just when I'm done, we're done, right? When we're done, we're done. Simple as that. And that's pretty much everything. That's everything to go over. All right, so if you didn't catch us talk about this live, here's a recorded lesson of that, okay? Thank you so much. Hope you have a good day. Bye-bye.